Day 22. And we are in with Stagg Jr. I can't believe you guys voted in Stagg Jr. on this list. I don't know how many of you are even going to be able to get this thing. And what a tough whiskey, you know? I mean, I like it, don't get me wrong. But Stagg Jr. is no joke, man. It's expensive, it's high proof, and it tastes like it's high proof as opposed to deceptively high proof. I mean, this is a whiskey that, as Rex and I have said over and over, this one, as a Scotch drinker, this bourbon just takes you to the woodshed. Huh. Man, this is all low notes and all low mids and almost no highs except for the ones that are trying to kill you. It's so deep and heavy. There's weight to this. Okay, so I'm going to assign an artist to Stagg. However, I'm going to add a caveat, which is this also reminds me of a very specific song that is maybe the polar opposite of the artist I'm going to call this one, and I'm just going to maintain my prerogative to be internally conflicted. So first, artist, Joe Cocker. This is Joe Cocker. This is all that deep grit voice. What would you do if I sang out of key, right? Would you stand up and walk out on? That's the, oh. And when they played and you listen to recordings, you get that deep organ, like gospel organ, and everything's just big and heavy. But this Sipping Stagg Jr. is the moment in Have a Little Help from My Friends where he goes, what? Just screams. Go watch the Woodstock performance of Have a Little Help. But when I sip this, I start to want to do all the Joe Cocker hand just, what would you do if I sang out of key? It's all these, I love it. I love it. As a matter of fact, my all-time favorite cover of Come Together, maybe ever, is his version in the Beatles movie, which I can't remember what it's called, like Around the World or something like that. I mean, Bono was in it, for crying out loud. But Joe Cocker plays like 5 different characters covering this song, Come Together, and that performance of it is it's truly great. Now, I'm going to go totally left field on this one because there's a recent album that I just remembered, and now I've been listening to, again, obsessively for like 2 weeks. And it's a Sigur Rós album. And it's called, and I'm never going to pronounce these correctly, so if any of you know how to pronounce their made-up Iceland language, because they made up their own language for their song, it's not even Icelandic. But it's Kvíkur, K-V-E-I-K-U-R, I think. I'm going to look it up really quick. Let's see. Yeah, K-V-E-I-K-U-R. And the album, the song is called Brennistine. I mean, Brennistine, B-R-N-N-I-S-T-E-I-N-N, Brennistine. I'm making up pronunciations. I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce it. But you need to listen to it either with headphones and be careful because it gets loud very fast, or with real sound system, so loud that it drives all of your own thoughts out of your head. And just stand there with Stagg Jr. and just let it wash over you. Because even though it starts so dark that you would swear this is way too dark, when they start singing, it lifts it out of the darkness. And there's a sonoric, like a deep melody to Stagg Jr. that keeps it enjoyable in spite of all of the notes that are a struggle. So there you go. It's a weird combination, Joe Cocker and Sigur Rós. I don't know that that would ever be put together normally, but not any song from Sigur Rós, specifically that one. So anyway, all right. Until tomorrow, may your crazy stay this side of legal, and may you return before we have time to miss you. Cheers.